Hey everyone, welcome to our Coach Informational. My name is Erica Sisson, and I'm just going to introduce myself real quick and then pass it to Mary Carolyn. I've been a coach for about 2.5 years, and I'm a diamond coach, and Mary Carolyn and I are on the same umbrella of a team. Um, I first got started because I was a new homeowner and I needed to kind of have a supplemental income. I guess I wasn't really looking for it. It just fell into my lap. And being a new homeowner, I was like, heck yeah, sign me up. So 2.5 years later, here I am. Like I said, a diamond coach, and I have been fortunate enough to work really hard and be able to pay for my wedding. And not only that, but my fiance and I both were able to get LASIK surgery while saving for our wedding, and let's see, go on vacations. There have been a lot of benefits to this coaching opportunity for me personally. I'm going to pass to Mary Carolyn now.
Alrighty. My name is Mary Carolyn. As Erica said, I am a diamond coach as well. And I came into this business a little bit differently than Erica, where she kind of saw it as a business opportunity. I first came in as a customer. My weight loss story has been a really, really rocky one with lots of peaks and valleys. I'm not going to go into all of that. That's not what this is about. But my heaviest weight, I was 330 pounds in college, and just had a lot of issues mentally with that. Had a lot of issues with confidence. Ended up losing a decent amount of weight, but still just really struggled with those confidence issues that I thought were going to magically go away once I lost the weight, and they honestly only got worse. So I saw some random girl on Facebook posting about something called a challenge group that she was running, and I just really felt like I had nothing to lose. I needed some accountability with my health and fitness, and she just looked like so dang happy, and she was talking about, all the accountability that she had and all these great friends that she made and these accountability groups, and I decided to go for it. So I had really, really amazing results in that first challenge group that I did, but bigger than like the weight loss and the physical results, I, for the first time in like, I don't know, a really, really long time, I felt good about myself. And I had like an amazing support system. And I knew that I like needed more of that. So I just decided to become a coach for the accountability. It wasn't for me necessarily a money thing. I was young and yes, just married. So we certainly needed the money, but it wasn't about that for me in the beginning. Now, my husband and I have been fortunate enough to be able to buy our first home and do a lot of other things because of this coaching opportunity, but that wasn't why I got into it. So I just want to talk for a second about what is a challenge group for those of you who maybe are starting off like Erica, where she kind of came in for the business. She wasn't in a challenge group first. A challenge group is a group that we run as coaches. We don't have to be fitness experts or anything. We get really amazing tools to help us run these groups. But basically, it's an online support system where you get hooked up with different workout programs that fit your goals and fit your time structure and all that good stuff. You get a really awesome nutrition plan that's easy to follow, and you get a big accountability group filled with other women and some men who, are working towards similar goals as you. So it's been the vital parts of my success in the past 2 years with my health and fitness. And as a coach, it's like the bread and butter to how we run our businesses, how we help our customers. Erica is going to talk a little bit now about some different things now that you guys know what a challenge group is.
Yeah, and I just want to piggyback on what Mary Carolyn said too, because I kind of forget that before I found Beachbody, I was kind of a yo-yo worker outer. I would work out for a good 3 to 6 months and then I would fall off the bandwagon. So when I joined, yes, I saw this as a coaching opportunity and an opportunity for me to make some an income being a new homeowner, but also I thought it was a really, really great way for me to hold myself extra accountable for my own efforts and just kind of lead from the front and, not like quitting. I feel like I've been a quitter my whole life. I quit softball when I moved, schools, and I quit volleyball when like stuff got hard. And so I feel like this was my way of not quitting on my health and fitness journey. And I'm going to apologize because I hear my dogs kind of growling in the background. Sorry, guys. But when I was initially approached about the opportunity, I did have some concerns, like money. Like, what is this going to cost me, to do? What is the investment? How am I going to then make money? So I basically sat down and budgeted. So I live in Cleveland, and I was able to sit down and say, okay, well, if I was to take the train, that would save me, let's just say parking's $12 a day. That is a huge savings. So that alone allowed me to, purchase my challenge pack, which gives us everything we need to be successful as a client or as a coach. And from there, I just was very, very conscious about excuse me, I'm sorry. I was just very conscious.
That's the plus side of working from home. You don't have to leave your dogs or your babies.
Right, you just shut them out of the room for a second. So like I was saying, I was just very conscious about what I spent my money on and what I didn't. And, I feel like our health and fitness is an investment in us. And, what was more important to me, going out to dinner 3 nights a week or investing in something that was truly good for me and helping me? Another thing that I was kind of concerned about was, yes, I had been kind of into fitness for quite a while, but I wasn't educated and I didn't know everything there was to know about nutrition, especially. And like Mary Carolyn kind of said earlier, we are given these tools. We're given the tools that we need in order to instruct other people. Everything we do is duplicatable. And it's just a matter of, finding a mentor like myself or Mary Carolyn to kind of just show you the way. Another thing that I was kind of concerned about was like Shakeology. I have come to love it, but in the moment when someone was telling me, as a coach, you do the workouts and you become a product of the product and you drink these shakes. And I was just kind of like, I don't drink my meals. But I gave it a chance, and honestly, I fell in love with it. I cannot imagine, not having that meal a part of my eating plan, just because it's not a protein shake. It's not a meal replacement. It is safe enough to replace a meal because it has the right protein to carb ratio. Um, but it's a multivitamin. It helps curb cravings, and it helps me have a meal on the go, which is super, super convenient. So like all of those things were just, I don't know, concerns that I had when I really looked at coaching as a whole. But obviously 2.5 years later, I'm totally over them.
I had
Here, Carolyn?
sorry, I had myself on mute. I had some thoughts in my head that kind of scared me away from coaching too. And one of them was, I don't know, Erica is the kind of person, she enjoys working out. She was a habitual quitter too, though. So it's not like something that comes easy for her. But like 9 times out of 10, I'm getting much better with really good consistency. But exercise wasn't something at the time that I enjoyed. It was a chore. It very, very much was a chore. Most days I'd rather like stab my eyeballs out. And I was like, how am I going to convince other people to work out when like I am doing it, but I don't enjoy it? And, my biggest thing I have to say about that is I'm honest about that. Like, as coaches, that's our thing. we're honest. We just lay it all out there, and that's what helps people come to us, because it makes us relatable. It lets people know that, like, okay, if that girl who'd rather stab her eyeballs out, than can work out every day, maybe, just maybe, like, I can do it too. So you don't have to love working out. You don't have to be super into fitness. That's not a requirement. Um, you also don't have to be at your goal weight, like whatever the heck that is and whatever the heck that means. I'm like still not there. I still have progress that I am wanting to make. Honestly, I have seen, it depends on the person, but I will tell you that I have seen quicker success in people building a coaching business who are showing a journey. They, maybe not losing weight, but they have some kind of a transformation. They're letting people watch their journey unfold. And just like I said with, the whole thing where people can look at me and say, all right, if she can work out every day, maybe I can do it too. If they're watching you, transform before their eyes, they can see that what you're doing works for you. They can, maybe envision themselves in your shoes and realize that they really can do it too. Another thing was that I did not want to be salesy. We all have those people on social media that are selling some kind of a product, and it is very clear that they are just trying to sell something to you. And I didn't want to be like that. I didn't want to be annoying my friends and family and posting all of the time about some sale. So I talked to my coach about that, and she was like, no, that's not how we do things. We're not sales people. We're just sharing our journey and sharing the ups and the downs, just like all those things that I was telling you about. We are a part of the #1 team in the company. Our upline has been the #1 coach this is her 4th year now, and she is like staying there. She just is, I don't know, fierce, and has training systems in place for her coaches that are absolutely amazing. And we get access to all of that. And she did not become the #1 coach in the company for 4 years in a row without, having a way to train her coaches where we're not selling people anything, because that, we don't want to be sold to. Like, you see those posts on Facebook and you just scroll. So you don't have to be a social media expert. You get training for all of that. You don't have to be scared of being salesy to your friends and family, because that's not what we do. If you join, my team, Erica's team, if we see posts that look salesy, we talk to you about it, help you figure out ways to, attract folks to you in a non-salesy way. The next thing that I want to talk about, one really cool thing about this business, and I think my coaching story really is, attests to this, is coaching can be whatever you want it to be. If you want it to, be a hobby where it's something that keeps you accountable for your journey, which was how I started. I didn't care about making money, even though we definitely needed it. I just wanted it to keep me accountable. It can be that for you. If you want it to be a way to pay for your Shakeology, it can be that. If you want to, make $500 a month to pay for your grocery bill, it can be that. And then if you want it to become something like it has for Erica and I, and how we envision, our lives in the next few years, making it our sole income, it can be that too. There's so many coaches that we know very well who, are 6-figure earners in the business. And it just can be anything that you want it to be, which is really awesome.
Yes. So going off of that, I'm just going to talk for real quick, just very high level about the types of ways that we get paid for things. So we are paid based on sales, obviously. But the thing of it is we are not salespeople. And so that's why I hate to say like we're paid on sales, but we are paid based on the amount of lives that we touch. I really, really believe that, what we are doing is impacting so many people. And, you're paid then for helping people ultimately. And you're paid also then by, helping other people help other people. So, we get bonuses for, if you were to join our team and then you were to help someone, it would give us a bonus because we are then, it's a compound effect where we are kind of, I don't know if you like, I'm trying to think of an analogy to say. Mary Carolyn, can you think of one? Um, it's just a compound effect, and we're helping somebody help more people, and it's just a really, really big spider web of helpers. And I feel like you can be really, really successful in this business if you just put people first. And that's something that Mary Carolyn and I really, really believe in. It's not about sales. I don't want to sell anything to anyone. Like Mary Carolyn said, like, that doesn't make us feel good. We don't feel good by selling something to someone, because chances are, if I'm selling something to someone, um, you know, their heart's not in it and they're not going to give it their all. And they're probably going to have a negative, review to give of me and my coaching business. And that's not what I want. I want to help someone who wants help. So ultimately, just to give the whole money thing, like, it's tough to talk about the money aspect, but I think that's kind of the best way that I can describe it, is just helping people first and foremost, whether that's helping your clients or helping your coaches see success. Mary Carolyn, do you have anything to add about that?
You were just talking about an analogy, and I think just it 100% is a ripple effect. Like, the more people you help on their fitness journey, the more of an income you're going to make. And then really where you see your income take off is whenever you're helping other people build their own businesses. And it's part of why I love this business so much, because yes, like, we're helping people get fit in terms of, their physical bodies, but we're helping them get financially fit too. And I don't know about you, Erica. This is kind of going off the cuff, but I have ADD, so I see squirrels. There's a couple big aspects in people's lives, and it's how they feel, and physically, and it's how they feel mentally and emotionally too. And in the world we live in today, a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck, and a lot of people are in a lot of debt. And that is just, we've been there. We've lived paycheck to paycheck. It's not a good feeling. So to help other women get out of living a life like that is just, it's incredibly rewarding. So the more impact you're making on people, fitness wise, business wise, whatever, the more of an income you're going to make.
Yes, I agree. And I'm just going to share like a little success story, because one of my best friends is like a huge success in my eyes. And it's crazy. And this is what I mean by, like, what you mean by the ripple effect, Mary Carolyn. If I wouldn't have taken this leap of faith, then my best friend would have never taken this leap of faith either. And I want to say she's down 15 to 20 pounds. She's looking amazing. Her wedding is in like 6 months, and she feels so confident. I can remember her telling me that she was going to need to hire a personal trainer to get fit for her wedding. Well, not anymore. Also, she just told me today that she was able to, because of coaching, she was able to pay for part of her mortgage. Just this, just like this paycheck. And I think that's pretty freaking awesome, because, like I said, she's getting married in 6 months, and that crap's not cheap. So, I guess, Mary Carolyn, do you want to touch base on like the sign up process or anything like that, or do you just want to have them connect with us one-on-one?
Yeah, we might as well chat a little bit about that. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail, but I do want to just say, like, the really cool part about coaching is that, a lot of people pay a lot of money to start businesses. I mean, like, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to start a business. And the only investment that comes with starting your coaching business is an investment in your health. Whenever you buy, Erica used the term challenge pack earlier, and what a challenge pack is whenever you purchase a fitness program, which we used to be, Beachbody used to be known for like fitness DVDs. Now it's the 21st century, so we are, in the streaming era. So if you've heard of like Beachbody On Demand, that's what everybody's using now. So you get access to Beachbody On Demand, which gives you every Beachbody program ever created, and you get Shakeology, which I don't know, I can't talk enough about Shakeology. It has changed my life so much. I used to have a lot of stomach issues, which isn't like an awesome topic to discuss, but I think a lot of people deal with it. So my mom has gotten off of blood pressure and cholesterol medicine. Like when I tell you my whole family drinks Shakeology, I mean my whole family, like down to my third cousins, like drink Shakeology. Like we just, I believe in it so much. So you just invest in your health. You get your challenge pack with your Beachbody On Demand, your workouts, and your Shakeology. And any fees, there's typically like a $40 fee if you just sign up today without any products to start your coaching business. But they waive that $40 fee, which I think just is a really big attestation to, like, Beachbody really cares about you as a person and your health as a person. So they say, hey, you're starting your business, we're just gonna, waive your business fee. So I think that's pretty amazing. I mean, we started our businesses with $160 for Shakeology, which is one meal a day, and something that costs less money than a gym membership. And that has paid for itself. I can't tell you how many times over since, I started my business, since Erica started her business.
Yep, I agree. So we're really excited that you are, watching us and watching this informational. I hope that you guys took a lot of notes and maybe have some questions. And if you would like to get started or just one-on-one ask us some questions, please feel free to reach out. We'd be happy to chat with you some more.